Hi there YouTube community, this is the Guildmaster and this is my class guide for Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. Okay, you will notice that in this game, it's an action role-playing game. In this game, there are 5 different classes, but only 4 character slots, which is very unusual for a game like this. But there is something different than a Diablo clone, if you think this is a Diablo clone. Basically, you can actually use a single character and learn all the classes. Okay, you can have 2 active traits at one time. Okay, but if you just change the weapons from the inventory, you can have all of them. So I started this character as a follower of Odin, but a follower of Thor, I'm sorry, but you can change it to anything you want. I don't know if it's realistic, because for this tutorial, or the class guide if you like, I used a trainer just to have enough gift points. Okay, so I specialized in all the classes at the same time. Okay, this game gives you the opportunity to use all the classes in a single character. So once you change your weapons, all the abilities will change. You cannot combine. If you're using a two-handed weapon, you will not be able to use Odin's powers. Okay, so right now I am spec'd to Thor. Okay, so these are my abilities, but if I change my weapons, let's say to a staff, as you can see, my abilities have been already changed. Okay, that changed to this one, I think. No, wait. Staff, okay, Odin. Okay, this one. So, in this video, I'm going to show you all the abilities for each class individually. Right, so I'm going to start with the two-handed heavy weapon, which is the follower of Thor. Okay, the trainer has activated a no cooldown on abilities, because I just want to show you the abilities. I don't intend to play like this. It's no fun. It's too easy. Basically, it's nothing. The game is nothing with the trainer. So yeah, as a follower of Thor, you will have the following abilities: a cleave, which is a circular blow which smashes all surrounding enemies. It looks like this. Okay, it's 360 degrees. Then you have battle cry, which unleashes a mighty cry to intimidate and hurt nearby enemies. Affected enemies are slowed and may be stunned. Okay, so you can actually use the battle cry and run, for example, if you need. Okay, you will slow and stun the enemies while you have time to escape. Okay, this can be even used at boss fights. Okay, next ability is the ground smash, which pounding blows to the front, knocking back affected enemies. Okay, I don't know if it works as intended, because when I'm using it, give me a second. When I'm using it, the enemies don't seem to be knocked back a lot. Okay, I mean, they are a bit, but not too much, as you can see here. Okay, so this is the ability. Now, next one is the hammerang. The hammerang is a thrown hammer which circles back to the wielder, damaging any enemies hit on the way. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, so the hammer will come. Normally you cannot use it in a row, 2 times in a row, because it has a big cooldown. Okay, but if you have a lot of enemies, you can actually do this. You can use the hammer. Now the final and the most important is the hammer time. Okay, I think it's an Easter egg that reminds of MC Hammer, which had the hammer time. Thor's hammer Mjolnir drops from the heavens and heavily damages all nearby enemies. Okay, this is the ultimate ability, and it has a big cooldown, like over a minute, and it looks like this. Okay, I mean, this is great ability. Okay, Alright, that's about it for this spec, the Thor. Next one we will do Odin. Okay, so in order to get the Odin, I am going to unequip my main hand and use a staff. Alright, so let's have a look at it. Flamethrower. Spews a cone of flame which damages enemies in a front arm. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, this is something like barrage in the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3. Okay, I don't know if it has the same range, but it's similar to that. Okay, next one is Frostbolt. Channels a bolt of pure cold through your staff, sending out a freezing wave that damages every enemy in its path. Alright? Okay, it doesn't freeze them, but it damages a lot. Okay, especially at level 3. Next one is Charge. A charging attack using a spinning staff to damage and push back any enemies in the way. Okay, so this will knock back everything. As you can see, it looks like this. Very cool ability. Next one. The Shockwave, a ground strike which creates a magical wave that damages and pushes back surrounding enemies. Okay, this is similar to that, but you stay in one place and do it like this. Okay, it has a 360 degrees. Okay, so it works for everything around you. Now, the last ability and the most important is Dark Globe. It loses a globe of darkness that bounces between nearby enemy units, damaging each time it hits. Okay, so it's something like I don't know, chain lightning in other games. Alright, there are no enemies in sight, so let me just go to an area that's a bit populated, and this is what happens. Okay, it will go to all the enemies that are in range. Okay, so let's try to get more enemies in the same place. Okay. As you can see, it damages everything that comes its path. Okay. Okay. So that's about it with Odin spec. Now let's take third class, which is the one hand with a shield type. Okay, so in order to show you this, I am going to unequip my staff and I'm going to put one hand weapon and a shield. Okay, as soon as I've done this, as you can see, my abilities changed. Okay, so let's have what let's see what it has. So Power Slash, a quick attack to the front which damages enemies. Okay, it looks like this. It's a cone, frontal cone attack. It can deal a lot of damage at high levels. Okay. Next ability is Deadly Edge. Materializes a large blade which flies forward to damage and knock back enemies. Okay, it's something similar to what Odin follower has. Okay, as you can see, it goes quite a long way. It goes all the way through the screen. Okay. All right. Next one is Shield Barrier. Grants a magical aura which damages, repulses and slows nearby enemies. Okay, this is like the Paladin in Diablo 3. So if I'm using this, I have an aura. As you can see, you don't have it for a long time though. Okay, which is quite silly if you ask me. But it is what it is. Basically, it's a 360 degrees attack. Okay, so I am protecting while I'm using it, but it's mostly used to damage enemies that are surrounding you. Now, the last ability for Tyr's follower is Frost Circle, a ground strike which causes an expanding circle of frost to erupt from the earth. Okay, so basically, let's see if I can get some enemies around me. Okay, it's still 360 degrees area attack. Okay, which will damage everything in the range. Okay. Alright, now that's about it with Tyr's follower. Next one will be Loki, so I'm just going to take off my shield and equip an offhand weapon. Now I'm dual wielding, and as you can see, my abilities have already changed. Okay, as I said, I don't know if this is intended. I don't know if you can actually get so many gift points that you can spec in all directions, but probably you can. I haven't tried. Okay, so you will have to be like level, I don't know, 100 and something, almost 200 to have all, like 150 maybe, to have all the abilities. Alright, now it's worth mentioning that even the passive abilities, so for example, if I'm spec to Loki and I want to have the critical damage from Thor, I will not get that. Okay, I will only get the passive abilities from Loki. So let's see what we have as a follower of Loki. So we have the battle dive, a daring forward leap which damages and knocks back enemies. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's quite a nice ability. It will help you move faster. It has a small cooldown, so nothing to worry about. Now, next one is venomous weapon, a single spin which slashes enemies and leaves them poisoned. Okay, so basically you can attack an enemy. Well, most likely mine will die in the first strike, in the first hit. But if they don't, you just hit them with this and you can run away because they will die from the poison soon after. Next one. Next one is the throwing axis, a flurry of throwing axis which damages any enemies caught in their path. Okay. It's a frontal cone ability which will damage all the way to the end of the screen. Okay, so quite strong if you ask me. It has a decent cooldown, and this is an ability that you will probably use a lot. Okay, next one, the weapon dancer, right? No, wait, sorry, the whirling blades. Waves of magical blades shoot from the wielder, damaging nearby enemies. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, okay, let me just go to a fire because I'm freezing. All right. Okay, it's like an energy shock attack. Okay, and finally, for the follower of Loki, you have Weapon Dancer. So leap from enemy to enemy, striking them with stunning blows. Now, if you have played World of Warcraft, for example, you should know how the rogues shadow dancing is. Okay. Okay. So let me get to some multiple enemies, and I'll show you what this can do. It's the ultimate ability, of course, and it can be quite powerful. Right, I just need to get multiple mobs, okay? But since I'm so powerful in this, I'm actually killing everything in one shot. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it bounces from one enemy to another. Alright, now this is everything that you need to know about Loki. The last one is Scotty, which is the bow user. Okay, bow and arrow user. So in order to use this, I'm going to unequip my offhand weapon and I'm going to use my bow instead of my main hand weapon. My abilities have changed, so let's see what we have. First one, we have a kick, a hard kick which sends the target flying back, damaging any enemies in the way. Okay, so kick is like playing pool with mobs. Basically, you take one enemy and you kick it like this. It's a roundhouse kick, like just like Chuck Norris. As you can see, it's really cool. As you can see, very nice roundhouse kick. I didn't even know that Vikings could do such martial arts. Okay, let's see. Next one. Scotty's arrow, a piercing bolt which can penetrate a line of enemies, leaving them poisoned. Okay, so it will penetrate the entire screen and it will poison everybody. Okay, this is something that at high levels you will use a lot. Okay, you will shoot, then run, leave the poison to work, shoot again, and so on. Okay, now let's see. Third ability is scatter shot, a wide spray of arrows which can instantly kill weaker enemies. Right, it looks like this. This is like multi-shot in Diablo 3. Actually, like the barrage. Okay. This is what it looks like. Of course, you won't be able to use it like this. This is with the trainer with the no cooldown activated. But still, this is a very good ability that you'll most likely use. Alright, next one is Rain of Arrows. Rain of Arrows smothers the affected area with a rain of deadly arrows. Okay, this is a great looking ability. Yeah, it reminds me of other games. I mean, even if in World of Warcraft you have something like this, if I remember. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It will damage everything in that area. Alright, now the ultimate ability is called Power Shot. It's an arrow which explodes into a lightning nova on impact, damaging nearby enemies. Okay, so you have like exploding bullets. Okay, so let's see if we can get multiple enemies, but not crows because these are weak anyway. Okay, let's heal up a bit. Okay, this is what it looks like. So it will explode on impact. Okay. We just need to find some monsters. As you can see, it damages everything after that. Okay, it's a very powerful strike. It's the ultimate strike from this class. Well, there you have it. All 5 classes in one single character. Try not to use trainers and cheat because this is a wonderful game. It feels wonderful to play. I'm only using this to show you all classes in a single video. Otherwise, I would have to log in and out. And anyway, I couldn't have showed you all 5 classes because you only have 4 character slots. I don't know why they did it like this, but they did. So, well, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this will help you choose your class better, according to what you like playing in ARPGs. So if you like my video, just subscribe, hit the like button, and I'm waiting for you to see you in my next video. We'll probably do a full walkthrough of this game in the following days. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.